Osokwana Benanu, Okwani trumpet, Nike no, Ishoku, Kete, Anyangwanye, Obiaruku ato, Nimani Ukwuani. Buni Bordo, Anagwa also Kwane, say, Wamaro Shikete Bobocho do, Nimangwa Kodo, Nasusu, no Sunisi, Anyakwana trumpet, the Nagwa also Kwane, Sebrebo Adene, Suwangwale, Unyejeni, Onwa, Ajaji. Ishoku nime atuku kenu anye de ne loba chikete ebe anye de dobo onozuzu osa atuku abonozuzu Obiaruku ife poni Obiaruku Community Town Hall ajaji Ishoku zukene ndali tunilolaye dobo OCDA onye chiwane bondo CDA ndano yabo kpokuru chono organisu Obiaruku ato dobo nyebo comrade dobo nwanye comrade Chika wabofu ajaji Ishoku ni mokpokuru kene ekekammaro di bebe madike nnalanye nda muna kokwo nda jefunini bonyibo professor Okecha odashine bene professor ndozo dasare onye na kifenoru engineers dasare nda ugbobuno ibo dasare ajaji agbo ekekammaro di ne bene ndana no shenyanyi no chichi osagbe ezu ashwokete makoneke kwa twilulu bene organisu Obiaruku kere katankpa shine buruse okpokuru kene yabozu kekete de mkpa dobose oge gana ne arenano waswa choni izi no Obiaruku ato ajaji ya shunoksu ezukete kwa ti onu no okweze kenu kwa kpalaso kandozo kwa malelo kishepsani meye arijoge kene na agonyo obne ne na akpachonyo kwa ne trumpet chabiko ko keloji kene tieni osafufu ebene bokwa ne andene kwa mare ife ne mene unozuzu Obiaruku ato ne lobochi kete kwa bula sangmeruche ajaji mekute na agwasonyo obne ne na akpachonyo kwa ne trumpet changwendidi ko ne belunjibe meye ke ofu osa ife mene no uzuzu Obiaruku ato ne loba chikete makoneke wase ife marofone ni ife menini shak marjini ngmeruche amare bobo ife ka kpala sokaya ne loba chikete otele so bodoi ki malele anoda ne ekwaru ka ke ne banye no bojika wo okwali trumpet ne ke no so sancha ne nwanwere na sofu kana banyo ishegware.
It is important and remind us that from time immemorial, Obiaruku clan is governed by gerontocracy until some persons, for reasons best known to them, decided to introduce the monarchical system, which seems to be the architect of our modern day issue in Obiaruku clan. Therefore, urge us to come up with sound and intelligent opinions to enable us as a community make progress. Going forward from this conference, we must begin to think very critically in this decision if we must make any progress. If Obiaruku community is to achieve and recognize Obiaruku or kingship, rulership, there must be a firm decision emanating from this conference today, integrating all and sundry. Whoever that is agreed should please shield their sword in the interest of Obiaruku and development of Obiaruku. The OCDA that I lead is committed to the development of Obiaruku community in all ramifications. But before we can achieve anything meaningful, the community must first be united. Let us all come together to make this community great, be good. In Obiaruku today, security is the major problem affecting the development of our community. Our mothers and fathers have been chased out of their farmland by Fulani herdsmen. It is important to re-echo the continued effort of the Executive Chairman of Ukwuani local government, Honorable Barrister CSP Ajede, Omi former one of Obiaruku, Sir Fidelis Tilije, Uwadione, and sons and daughters in diaspora in ensuring that our farmlands are safe for farmers to return without fear of attacks and harassment by killer heads. During our maiden visit to the office of the Executive Chairman of Ukwuani local government area, Honorable Barrister Solomon Ajede, he briefed us of all the input made by our people to see that these security challenges is tackled and dealt with. Recently, several tactical squads, including the Nigerian Army, were deployed to the community for over 1 month, combing our bushes and restoring some level of sanity across the River Etu. I must not forget to hail the effort of the vigilante, anti-cult group, and the local hunters who fought gallantly alongside other security agencies. On our part, the new OCDA is working tirelessly day and night to call the menace of headers. We have also set up a mechanism to address other security challenges such as attacks on innocent cyclists, robbing them of their motorcycles, maiming and even killing them. During our visit to the chairman, we demanded that an army base should be established in Obiaruku Community. And I'm happy to announce to us that our son, the Executive Chairman of Ukwuani local government area, has influenced and established an army base in Obiaruku Community. To us, this is a great feat. Again, we want to appreciate Sir Fidelis Tilije. The chairman told us your effort on the achievement for these and many other security issues. We are calling on our sons and daughters to assist the OCDA and security agencies in Obiaruku to ensure maximum peace and security in our community and the neighboring areas. For this, as I wind down today, you will agree with me that even we become more united and there is adequate security, Obiaruku will naturally attract investors, leading to the presence of meaningful development in our community. I want to appeal to everyone here present and those who, for one reason or another, could not make it, to join hands with the OCDA for the progress and development of Obiaruku. The Obiaruku community is expanding daily and requires a developmental framework or expansion plans, especially in the new areas, council areas, Ghana quarters, Otagono Road, Ezemo Road, and other areas. We need your cooperation, suggestion, criticism, prayers, and most importantly, financial and moral support for the new OCDA to enable us to achieve more developmental projects. Again, may I take this opportunity to express the OCDA appreciation to our amiable Honorable Commissioner for Finance, Chief Fidelis Tilije, the Executive Chairman of Ukwuani local government area, Honorable Barrister CSP Ajede, the Honorable Member representing Ukwuani constituency in the Delta State House of Assembly, Honorable Chibuzor Uwadione, our sons and daughters in diaspora, Obiaruku, and members of the Traditional Council for their support of this new OCDA administration. Thank you. We must ask for your sustained support continuously. Once again, thank you for honoring our invitation and coming to this important meeting on such short notice. Thank you and safe journey to your various destinations. Thank you. I am my humble servant of the President General OCDA. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was a very powerful speech from the General for Obiaruku Community Development Association. As we call it the new OCDA. We say thank you for that wonderful speech. Our guests here will react to the speech and comment and contribute in various forms within their capacity. And I think the speech I know Ukwuani there. When we just know Nigeria, we see even in English, you pass English, you for am I right? So because you pick out other for the indoctrination. So when I via English, I will be good. Because you be one. English must always come in. When you go our PG, the Korako and Kitani, Julian Agua. Then no more so when you chair, go in for money you go where you got point of food. Now, the young Professor esteemed teacher, go Guane, what for was on it, go Okorasi water, Maconi contribution. There could ye be Ubiaruku, Jisgalisu. Okecha, Professor Chijioke, Mgbame, very short one for time sake. Thank you, Prof. Okecha.
Okecha, Okecha, Amonya Saba. Onye kwa Okecha ne befo no. Okecha, not okay. Okecha ba Okecha mo sorry, the chairman of OCDA, now invite us to be and say, take him away for it. Witness. I don't know if I can find him. They can say, but somehow. We can't stop talking because we're looking at what we're seeing now. We have to question whether you like it or not. So normally I come back doing it, but doing all this so something. But it's my job, I can do that. I'm also very grateful. Blessed, completely, just blessed. In every year around there, I'm blessed. First of all, the location there, the location there, the location of Obiaruku. It's superb, you know. About I'm not Obiaruku now. It's mountain, well located, you know, so, and and because we are welcoming, you know, and you're madness, so, and the people are also outgoing, I imagine, so yes, when I be able to look at it, so, are the blessed. When a man also gave when he didn't answer. When I did job, in the Urubo, in the secret and all, go away. Well, we don't have to get them. Photo will also be never remain. Photo are national, we vote on the better. But that's not kindness, but always government can stabilize Delta states. And you will benefit here. Again, how complex, complexity of Obiaruku. Obiaruku is very complex. It's very complex. Because Obiaruku now stretching from Ikoshi, the Ruby, that is the town comprises Obiaruku. Umwediko umwakwa akpanga okozo obiugbe umusuma obiedike ndeni bobodo bi abika. So this town abofuma de so kwano Obiaruku. Onye kwere so fuma kwano Obiaruku alolo. So technically, Obiaruku is a clan of a kingdom. Technically speaking, even Obiaruku is a kingdom. Not in ways, but of a clan. But even though of a clan designate Ukwuani local government, Obiaruku, if we organize Mgbame Chijioke, no, Sawancha. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Obiaruku is an official capital of Ukwuani those clan. Because if when you're occupied, if one in London, if when you're also going to go to Obiaruku, Obiaruku is the traditional ruler or king in Ukwuani land. Lady Fanade. But see, my title is Obi Igwe title and born operations is not used because even if I'm on the side, nothing more draft Obiaruku. So I'm not do Obi, so I'm not easy. Then you were not good. The Obiaruku can be recognized by government. Obiaruku can be recognized, gazetted, given staff of office. Not available. Because when I'm on the former Asaka of Asaka, Professor Dozier. So for the one day say we not come. Some John was when some just some ideas from me. So I'm not talking to someone in April. The people who release in the say, who put to Obiaruku, the higher than Yobi, the rank. The Obiaruku, the higher than Yobi of our once I was shocked. So I didn't want to take Obiaruku, what you think is well, when you're going to so nowhere. When you're going to so nowhere, take a man. Up there, you take Obiaruku. You know? What take more Paluku? Government recognize that command. That means the supporters, the Yoruba nation, the balance. You know, when it's strong, when you're going to show. Of course, I'm going to begin to speak over but when was there is not that she it was only a spokesman of Paluku, so, anyone that see Paluku and Dakar, and I don't know. Teacher now, now, particularly the photo book, retired permanent secretaries, directors, generals. Permanent secretaries, retired permanent secretaries, maybe professors, maybe you know, directors. So, and they'll do sharp, but then you part of their private partners at school. Up and down, so, if our sons our sons and daughters, one and the same time are evil and unpatriotic. They're two different terms. Those who think that the king of is simply being short-sighted and dishonest. That's very serious. This is a very serious one. No court anywhere in the whole world. No court anywhere. She never American anywhere. Yeah, she says you not possible. It's not possible. So approach to stop chasing the shadow. Listen to me, even way about 2 years ago. It was but it's going to be a very difficult task. And the second decision is so easy. Because it is instructed to be but it is very difficult. In a problem now is I couldn't say job, but it's not all this easy. You need a lot of thinking. I'm thinking in 1 year. You have to plan. I'm going to say we're very safe. If I know the questionable, with the permission from the General, I try as much as possible. Can you improve the quality of the notables and our chiefs where you're in the organization? Because 419, small boy, now, I'm question. I'm to general power. Because to general power. What did the guy say that? When we were small, Elizabeth in Nigeria. many one of those kids were quite a welcome coach is with me. He would dress only far better than you go up Look. How do you buy fast you can see it? Or any women away when you hear your precious. I know that Obiaruku have been clamoring. Even though you're going to be clamoring. For the king, for years, for some time now. The question is, are we serious?
No, we're not.
Can we serve the king?
No, we can't.
Can we respect the king?
No, we can't.
Can we sustain the king?
No, we can't.
Come on. Coronation is about coronation. When you face what go? Nonsense. That's not what we're talking about. Now there will be a very big problem of lack of succession. One of the first is almost one of the succession is my president. Well, I'll actually, let's take it easy. Because I'm going to remove the guy that will be first and last. And in fact, woman, no, but the first and last. After the there will be no king in the community anymore. Who's married with my brother? The problem. So, but the people I naturally made can you able to do power. So, Baba lying it's not as what I say, I'm not against it. Remember, I'm not against it. But you know, nearly don't know. They say 31. My friends, they say Nigeria, but my friend, but 31 in number. 31 is my friends in Nigeria. Many is I call them together. Of what my group is some people predict, when they predict I will see kingship in Ukwuani. Some councils in Ukwuani will fizzle out. That means to fizzle out, that was where for is or Zaka do I so, and I like to get the guy talking that I like to do that. So, continue. Go ahead. No. So, apart from so, in California, Ukwuani land. They are not well entrenched, and they cannot make much impact. In my view, how will you face to base in about it? It's a very serious matter. Of what we can say, the nomination government in Agarani. To hell they go. Everybody was having peace. Well, you're not going to the enough. I don't know. Somebody says you go to the south, put the word in the east and in some other places. What do you say now? So, when you are at allowance. So, then they will see, and Tunisia, and when they cheat, you are not being fair to our community. You have to think a little bit more deeply and reflect. You know? Because, you know, she governments here are running what progress will you make? Where was it they go crazy? Where was it they go crazy? Yes, it's here and there. Of what will be very greedy. Yes, you're cheap, yes, you're very obedient. Or they say, what about the rest of the community? I couldn't make money on now. I think it's a very serious matter. Because new children who have to think together. In Oyo, in Agbo, in Benin, in Agbo, in Ukwuani, in Eastern land, there is clear succession plan. Up and there with food. Look, let me tell you. Someone, I'm in Namaloa. Of what Ukwuani Wednesday, where was to replace them. Do that kind of product. But nowadays, some of these communities, where we are planning quietly, effortlessly, and there's peace. So, now, let us look at the Ibadan model. Now, we're going to call Olubadan of Ibadan. Olubadan of Obiaruku, the oldest man in Ibadan. It's a succession plan. Olubadan, who's married with the oldest man in the town. Government cannot remove him. It's a succession plan. No amount of reckless government can remove a Obiaruku. So governor can even not like to move here. Not possible. So it is also important where there's another model, the Olubadan model, to the oldest man. Ekwe Palace, Okecha Runi, Unaya Palace, Okecha Palace. West Britain, but government respects the Olubadan. So, and the Olubadan system is working perfectly. So, I don't know. Olubadan is now improving, and the Obiaruku nowadays no Olubadan when they give school. Very soon, Ukwuani land will be top ex-permanent secretaries, professors, directors. So, what is important all now is the quality of the balance. The chief generals surrounding the part of the body. Like Januku, I guess. Yeah, we support that. Just to get our Nodukuna. Then it is strong men in your vessel. Yeah, so, Omuchanya. I want to open Musaya and China than the government. So, because I would beg, go, conjugate magic. Yeah, the situation with this. A situation with this. Is it John better now? No. A chic a move with this. Yeah, the woman, London. It was a two move when it is. There's one in your Kingship is organic. Kingship is organic. What is artificial kind of thing? I'm going to go easy. Catch the vessel of football Nazar. Because if another way, that I contribute, because we window look at what you own not China. You know way after Alabi, only after the no way. So what? Even from what they go now, so the king is not produced by fiat. It's organic. It follows an organic process. Do you want to see no matter the no matter your status, could be manager, could be professor, could be governor, you equal ways away. Even in their bedroom, I always away, you know, even inside their bedroom. But you're gonna so box me does not interfere with the appointment of the ruling body. And God, because as the government does not interfere and in the appointment of a quality in our own area, that institution is sacred. Some people, some local governments, so no government never with nonsense. That's nonsense. You know, again, the people you know, government say, take so because we can take chaos in the community, and you're trying to chaos in it. Look, I'm trying to do it in the ground now. source when they say, but irrespective of it, and that is organic. Whom will Lord so many colony, so many, you know, I don't know, but I don't know. Can you not the guy can give you? I'm getting quick. Elena Nile, oh, because you care roof in the neck, we go care. Can you roof is the kind of?
Thank you very much. That was Professor S.E. Okecha. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, before I hand over the microphone to the next contributor, I want to welcome and appreciate those who came while Prof was giving us some lectures based on our meeting today. Ladies and gentlemen, Nwaiku, Ben, I need to remind you from the Okecha, na Osan Paulo Nai, the Ukwuani Ganisu. I need to be so sad, but I need time. Everyone know Okecha na Baraka, our brother, the Honorable Commissioner of Finance, Delta State, Chief Fidelis Tilije, walking with his entourage. We say you're welcome. In his entourage is a brother from US, Mr. Chibuzor Uwadione. Incidentally, Chibuzor Uwadione is the chairman of today's occasion. Am I right? You're welcome, sir. We appreciate you. We also have Okecha here, a brother and a friend. We have Mr. Mgbame Chijioke. We also have our brother.
I may want to preach a little bit of our traditional protocol. You could can recognize my father, Professor Okecha. Of course, the local government chairman is here, our honorable commissioner is here. We look to Kono Chase, only fire sharing. Ele fena ade, ele professor, our father to the Kwaka. Maybe I think I'm about to follow, but Chuku they could feel in at that time. And OCD we already done our home. And then their vision that we try to implement in Obiaruku Community. Effort is on the the chairman of the commission, okay, yes, speech, written speech, and then find Ubiaruku Mama. So, if our professor colleague, now try as much as possible not to repeat our professor look frequently, and also Ukwuani in the Bazwaria. We will need 3 points. If the President General of OCD Ukwuani, if we didn't do Ukwuani, we would need for us to unite for the prosperity of Obiaruku Community. But the question in Chief Onyebusen, one of the major problems I know in the Obiaruku Community is leadership crisis. When the Koku Eze Kobabeze, but Professor Kene, no Kweze Kayukwe, it may show me where. So if you can with this issue of unity, then of course a little bit of our leadership problem. Neymar Rodine Marefu Emu Nakwane. With the marriage go, who can make swim girl. And in the non even there, and it would be out of the bowl.
anyị na-ekwu Obiaruku elu Obiaruku n'aka anyị kwụsị Obiaruku ka mma Obiaruku na mma anyị nọ na achịchị Obiaruku ka jọjọ n'ọjọọ ndị a ọsaife prọfụ ni ọsaife president General Kuni òun dẹ́gbọ̀sí ẹ̀fásánà wẹ̀ ẹ̀nìnẹ̀ nìgbòtòkù òun ọ̀ṣẹ́ dẹ́gbọ̀sí ẹ̀fásánà wẹ̀ ẹ̀nìnẹ̀ nìgbòtòkù wíì dẹ́kùmá wẹ́wọ̀ ní fọ́bùdó ẹ̀kọ́ yìí yàgbá rẹ̀ wẹ̀bọ̀ ṣókè yàgbá rẹ̀ ní fọ́bùdó yìí kòbùrọ̀ ẹ̀dọ̀ àmàmà so many years ago wọ́n á dìbẹ̀lì chooks wọ́n di ẹ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ṣímbẹ́ yẹn ẹ̀ka kókó sẹ́ director entry ní unibẹ̀ ẹlẹ́ni lè bá ní ọ́fíìsì professor mrs sẹ́ndẹ̀lẹ̀ yàrá admission officer agọ́sùnmáṣẹ́ wọ́n ní natural admission òṣèlú ìrìn náà kọ́ ṣé àbá máa rẹ̀ ṣe this polytechnic ní ìwòsàn ṣí níbẹ̀ ní ìwòlẹ̀ bùndẹ̀ ní ẹ̀bẹ̀ ọ̀ṣẹ́ ní ká ṣe ká mẹ́mẹ́kìdí ní kùtùmá mọ́mí please ma ní kò bẹ́ẹ̀ fi kẹ́lẹ̀ ọmọ ní distinction kọ́mìnì eléyìí ní ìhàlẹ̀ my colleague náà gbàm ṣe madam sọ́ọ̀sì ní kọ́ nìyí ní kọ́ ní kò ṣe sorry ma ilé kọ́ yìí ní wájú bẹ̀rẹ̀ admission effort náà sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ṣe ìwòlí fi ife ìtọ́ ní kọ́mì bẹ́ẹ̀ kó sábà ife kẹ́lẹ̀ kẹ́mọ́ náà tọ́ lọ bá kárọ̀ bùtù àyìn náà tọ́ kó bí àkùbà máa so ẹ̀yìn ní kú kìíní sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní we learn because the whole essence is for them to be better. Even married, but she over the years, our traditional leadership institution has been the bedrock of our system. No, they are really our traditional leadership council, where we the custodian of our tradition and our culture. And inflation is distinct from other people. They were the envious. It's because of the distinct nature of our tradition and our culture. Actually, buffet, which means we have destroyed our identity and we have destroyed ourselves. If I need to strengthen ourselves, is to strengthen our traditional leadership institution rather than destroying it. Because if I have a boom we cannot achieve. I know she come our problem. Should be she Maro Mare Ukwuani, no Mare Ogunola. Come up with our problem, the Obiaruku. You have been saying about our problem. I should say about our problem, but can you say? But after we about our problem, I not actually also. Can you be the beginning of the problem? And I do too divided. I didn't kill it from now when. Ndo you go and it was any 1 9 or 10. We didn't we are not divided among the part of 1 9 or 10. Tell me 1 9 or 10. Obiaruku. You will make it was only 1 9. We make it was only 1 10. We cannot allow this to continue because we are one. I need a united. When we find each other in the Delta State and Sabah, because Nigeria is always there. Our major problem is that our leadership, our traditional leadership institution has been weakened. Political interference on our leadership institution has caused serious problems. Our leadership, our traditional leadership institution, where are China? Where can I do? we empower them. But our traditional leadership council and institution, I need to report to politicians. Instead of pressure to man, I report to us. Only Shiloji. They need to put a children in this family. I mean, I don't know about they should move. A job of a about. Tukumena now, you could have found one. Shanga back the chairman of local government Abasa, Commissioner Abasa, I wouldn't make it true. Over the group back with the local government. Shinda Koshi put them in an auto to attract development because of their political positions. So I never had a cookery. Can I have a question from my level? I'm going to go out. The member representing our constituency. I'm going to go out. I need a question for cooking. What are the odd living? The Lord doesn't get me, Mama. This disunity, because I never put the PG economic security, all the contributions of the local government chairman, the commissioner, and the House of Assembly member. Local security, I'm not a prophet of doom, but no matter their effort to reorganize the security architecture to ensure that we are safe in our place, we may not achieve more success if we are not united. The people that is not united will always be defeated. But if you are united, you can't be defeated. Our political leaders, from the surface, it looks like they are united. From deep inside, the Spirit of God in me, they are not united. Because when you are united, you will see them. Because we are not united. Let us come together, unite ourselves, strengthen our traditional leadership institution, then everything will follow.
Thank you very much. Another powerful one from Chijioke. Take your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to say, Professor Uwadione, you're welcome. Can we just hear from our chairman, Chibuzor is the PG of all Ukwuanis in diaspora. All right? So welcome.
Onochukwuani, Osanjaji, Nochizi, Commission. Ben, Ukwuani she Ubreni Mama Manosanji. Ukwuani kwe in America, you should do for Mama. So Obiaruku Mama, I need your response on Manosai. I need to hear that. Obiaruku Mama. Obiaruku Mama. Obiaruku Mama. Bundibe. Ekwe already. Obiaruku Mama by Nwaiku. Ni Ukwuani Sushi Kubike. Oku easy, local insecurity, local the unification of our political class. None wash and there was so much more take back. We make the work for already. The home dying matter. Always say, Malafo committee by your one at here. One and associate one of them is actually when I do. Come on, yeah. The bush area. One of an is one is Bushe on not the army. When I behave the case of science and give a profit pushing. We need to look the above Benin or Louis, but they can buy. This is 9 way of 1 eye. Go to gay, go with the buffet young was an hour. Go to gay, go with the who are you? Those things Bushe, when I would to waste in them. It's a brand man in Shaka or Ukwuani. And we Onutuku is even there in Saudi Arabia, by the crown prince. Onutuku becomes like a prime minister that takes whatever messages that we receive from our king and does as such. And the kingsman is Solomon where we will be given when we come together as one, Ukwuani will be strengthened, Ukwuani will be strengthened. Osaifa Ikao and Hawa. And now they live was even by after. Security is running anyway. Another one to address. When she Mbuka no one giving you a sharp on any as of and then when you were actually when you attitude. If you live in a brain, of now said Emefienem. I believe the amount to take a commission of Obiaruku. The police may say, Yaka, the police may say, nay, what in the book? Nobody. Kiki will only to the change. Our Yangao is be fembopo. Is be fembo. China no bude. Kikunatu. And when the guy made the venue. So I know who can actually partner. I know when you do it. I should really need to can be for sure. Bukat no na bukat no machine and as with them. Wo fa kan no good. Again, bring your mama on side child. In the history of one eye. And then when they shaka. You will make a win. What did you say? Well, you know something like that, you know something like that. We will, but oddly enough, because I'm Emefienem echo from our actual. When we get united, bring people together, particularly in this political issue my professor mentioned. If those in the political class are able to come together, if you talk about marriage to roll, chicken head and if I told you to them, indifference anyị jufu ha ụbụrụ enyi mana anyị mana ọsọ anyị nchekwa and they are 100% sure she will achieve progress. Most of them are saying, I used to stay in Israel. But even this is not called kibbutz. It's a communal setting. Was it wow? Was it Hawaii? Was it really cake? But if you're commonly said nations, it's what you kibbutz. Ukwuani is a Gaza person in Israel. Some of the places that the militants were stopped was in the kibbutz. I knew it's not open door job is. I know I know unity. Why? So people in the band, they can go on. And unfortunately, they're living late too. I don't know the back of the show. But they can go on. People, I don't know to fashion if it is going to be with your brother. People, only different. If you put it. Only two with wine living in a way of that battle. All our national world, but as a community that is united, we can achieve a lot more. We can do a good more. We can apply strategies. We can strategize to fine-tune or whatever we could do to advance the betterment of our community. We can only issue the PG for putting this together. The Obiaruku leadership for coming here in advance and because we couldn't get passion and such a baby. But if I now like a table New Year, and that never know one I like you. But who can I buy away so such a level?
Chibuzor Uwadione, chairman of the education, Bene, and what I call it the morning. And you read microphone here, so from the line, Chief Fidelis Tilije, who is saying one and tomorrow. Thank you.
I'm here. I can't want to say it. I've always remembered the microphone, even to go to my. Professor Okecha Parliament when you fit in Nobi. To put mention of us, I'm not sure if you Professor Mgbame Obiaruku is need well. They show you that you know Professor.
Why not?
Professor talk on the very useful to humanity and mankind. Basically, but I can be more anyway. Oh, the Albuquerque will cost an inch. Now, go to Baba, you see, can you make it okay more cancer? I'll come on your jump. On the only nation win it. Also, support work where we see. Catch the voucher, also support will be out of this. Obodo DJ the game was a Kecha Asian communicate easy. No 7 cash in or full source. Very percent. Ofi Kunako, where she percent. Boss a job. Be your piano. They just show what I'll follow. Ofi Kunako. What if you are? Oh, you different. And all my mom, you did in the way you face more than our comment. And like what they shaka, and like a chicken. Because obviously she's the cause of your meditation in war of them. Mark, who many you can do for. Oh, well, even a chibe, chine ne kem ofu zo posa nesa ko o ka dofu bebe ni ka anyete no di no bia ka anyi nweni eze bo paruku mo no tuku anyi ne ye mu ebo okoneso shikemele ligo anya garu bia wele ka anyi na da fo obodo enyi chukwu demi anya fo ne chukwu me difeka o we no me o me like me do ga no di ko ni mu neche o no ku ya ko so ji miri maraga obi a go ji miri maraga so we ka masa shaka ga o we mani mo no Obiaruku anya mo no chukwu to South Africa who prime minister Obiaruku anyimwa amona anyimwa koto nanu beze na manda ya ka nyina no da ni ka ke pe no so fe na ni mo gbe na bo ono tuku ono buku ka ke pe no si se de meno bia because oni be gire kwe we yi also go gire ma so tutu wale ko we push it elu ka ni no see they are chief government Delta State they no bia we no to we ni no na coach baga ofunu ni no tunu me la abone no aro that's an aberration it's an abomination in the world observe we koku they organize that thing by now ndanye atufo ni eguro etu ejo ni mo gbe because it's not done ever and you see about pusa when the nation we dey for there she we come back from Olutuku Kopro Royal Majesty Kopro King na na so na mali Ukwuani. Osaita Ukwuani. As of 1999. Oru 2015. Wa change here. Odi debere. Oru 2017. What change is matter? Cash will change it 2015. We're changing that, the Malaysian LCD, looking at it. 2015, we're changing that yet. Biaru West AC of Asian as Royal Majesty, the King of Asian. We say a book of Uwebu as King of Uwebu. 2015 amendment. The 2017 amendment, where she go for Obiaruku no more quarter. When any of Ukwuani will be as national law. Even in such a way, there is no Obiaruku. But there must be process that you must follow. If you don't follow that process, you can never get there because we will not allow you to get there. And you bank it, no Obiaruku, give it to me. Maybe Obiaruku. If woman you go not to go general and family. I have a smell to be seen with the young and I was saying, I put a little. Which one is video down? That is the truth. Okay. Can I live with you? Obiaruku. I want to go. I am on the chase. I am actual easy. That will man not like a fee. Come in. If Obiaruku, if you look to if you are not chasing, if you are majesty. We find that out. We could have a kind of money. We sang one day, and let's see the right army, and there have never been any time also correct this Professor Mgbame. The politicians added my intervention to at all the traditional structure of Obiaruku. Never. I don't know of any intervention at all. I don't know. Rather, I need medicaments to Mama. Therefore, I didn't even Ofu Pico, Bosausa Eka Choese, Akwesa Eka Choese, Weje Nede Constitution. If the full Constitution, no. That constitution including the succession plan. Including the succession plan. Otherwise, a poor man is still about from now. When any is your vision of the Asana, who no fire the nation. Nedi any abaya, dollar, who no fire the cabinet. Nay, I'm a family now. Can I never for so many months? Always so the Kanye, first of all, Kanye our senior advocate son, she has Pico, she has Solomon Ajede, Nuanced, no Biamu. Kanye Chias, Jazona Ukwuani, Noko. Kabulo Obiaruku, when you know to Ukwuani, our Prime Minister is the traditional representative of our any monarchy is an aberration. And I never very well, never gone with a and you don't want the court. I'm not married by Mama. Where did you win any court? Who never could swear was straight in the right things. Where would you find any high court? And I got court of appeal. I'll finish the court of appeal and I got Supreme Court. Every ocean men are financing court to go. We in the high court. May J court of appeal. Or you know J court of appeal. Can you tell the court of appeal? I found my chicken and comment. After the court of appeal, I witness by the see. So the process is in my job. And I got Supreme Court of witness level. Can you manage tea? Not saying it. I know Obiaruku. When you know mechanic, you shall have a national life. How? Yeah. can't get it. You have to let you present. Open it and now to the family, this way, outside, go to Tifa, the year. But I mean, you can't do that. Oh, she might have a master because that's I never subject out from Okoso, Nigeria. So, Mr. Lodibala. The night was so very good. Never a order, demarcation. So, Ella in our banking is never working. I know the result of my school will be a young. I'm not going to know. And when you check the realm, waiting the signboard Musume, waiting on the Musume. Oh, Catholic school, RCM, God bless you, bro. Roman Catholic Mission School, Musume. There was no doubt there. It was expansion. In the expansion, and Chibuzor Uwadione will be ashamed because we're so many now. She had no to prime minister. Go to the minister of although when I saw the check and win because I cannot talk about this issue without mentioning you. Now, as prime minister of Obiaruku, he has a prime minister of they didn't actually say, who does that? First of all, we put evidence, go to the Subini, let's do the decision in Ash, like I'm going to say. How? We will not. I'm ready to die for this matter. No whatever else. But you cannot they have to changing the traditional ruling system on our line. You cannot. That's what I can. And you know, I have a manifest anyway. See, why you are not never put in a question what you are proper. And next what you show there is the primary school. Wouldn't they say? Wouldn't they go to? So there's nothing in order to learn. I'm not being modest, but that's the truth. Every day I know. We're going to see why you got the Obiaruku. Certificates out of South now. I'm a manifest. Obiaruku 5 quarters, how about 13 quarters? kuweke ngoja. Unashuka leo yeye. Dawa dawa. Unashuka kufa. So all of a sudden Obiaruku we ameni Obiaruku from when you are 7. The room where they were okuze mweto. Ayi na kike na siku kusema so fuka yake beko. Obiaruku ni na no mususa. Para yacho. Unabia wale session ni ndio na kero kuru bewelego. Je kuri no yeke. Until we go and amend that law, you cannot process of looking for a king. You cannot. And that piece of paper, who did the Abraham as a collector and say, well, she can't learn and just say, government official says, how? How does it come? You will go to government and say, and after the process, government will say, what is your constitution? You will say, succession plan, you will say. That's how it is. Was all years ago, you have to say can't move. It can't move. Because the phase of one issue, but it's so cool when they got you under Obiaruku. I just want to have a book now, so they may. When you buy the really Obi, the phase of she is very option of see the Obiaruku with charisma. Until Chunia's Johnny. I been with a kind of tip off over there. Not them. Because the Casaruku side the process, can you follow the process of this? Ogaba. Open a half of the won't agree. Then the general Maliko, she will say to the now she Maliko. Now she until we get to speak. Let's see how it's going to happen. Which means that while they're working, you know, they are assigned with another scholar. Because I've been to Supreme Court with or carry 25 years. Or even 30 years. And I'm ready to draw that process. Or let's make a physical and they can have a master and they can also combine it. So, I got the hotel. My suggested resolution. Like he mentioned, Obiaruku. The go many before, but I don't want to emphasize that. On the Tuesday, please, Biko. Right? Obiaruku, nearly called the Lord to a general. Yamu, traditional Rulani, Yamu King, I say. Oh, not to good general. That was Prime Minister. Everybody get because I'm happy and I know that the girl is good there. But we need to have very well educated people so we can represent ourselves at any point in time. Or also you are in this way. Many of my church is at all. I talk to them. They will like I came in. No, they are Google. For what? What can I do? I will not. So what my name is oh, but I don't know now fire. Go back to Kafa or music. No! God so very I would never mark my word today. I wouldn't. Never. Because I don't need it. You need to retire, they can retire, and I can't get also. Just one thing, they will have to get from. They can be willing to soon have everything. Stop. I won't do that. So, on Okecha, Bikoni, can't polish that position. Immediately forfeit. Careful. I have our youth organization, therefore, the issue of youth association must immediately be cancelled. Let OCA take its rightful position and decide what happens to the umbrella security. Because I think a youth organization, they will not see it. For what? Let them duplicate of authorities. It doesn't help anybody.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Our Commissioner for Finance, the State, Chief FC Tilije. Bene, Ukwuani.
Information. Where we say go traditional laws. Traditional rule. That is also going to stop by the grace of God. Where that's what chairman is already asking, so we can eat well. You divide it into 9 portions. Only you can't get 9 portions. That is the truth. And again, I was this time my class as chairman, no longer talking about security of the town. I didn't mean or didn't mean well. Because you can't go for the guys who will house. I don't need to share.
Thank you very much. Our executive chairman, Barrister CSP Possible, I did the model. Thank you.
The Honorable Commissioner for Finance and my leader, our dear father, Professor esteemed Okecha, the members of the High Table, Ukwuani, Always is Akwa, in Otu ways. Mgbame Chijioke, the chairman of the president of OCD, all of them they Chibuzor Uwadione this meeting. Because I think for me personally, it will be the first time I'll be a meeting of this nature. And when I person, I meant Cholofuzo and honorably because I attended the meeting as a illustrious son of Obiaruku, not as the chairman of council. But a little the body and the chair at times. Until the elders on this side reason that there is need for me to step. Because I'm actually not all of them will have opportunity to speak in this kind of meeting. But as God will have it, I want to make use of my points. Now, it is important I put on record that Obiaruku yesterday making his own resolution. And one of the resolutions I'm making was able to phone myself when I want to speak. I must take the bull by the horn. So, about the first public function they attended to come to my community, Obiaruku. So the request register. Hello, Nakware. I was a bullet to me. I want to apologize in advance. So that we don't take it as a personality, but I naturally Obiaruku mama or Mama. But ultimately, we can honorable father who Sauke Motilide. Because we make you only some of the things very easy or comparable. And of course, we're prof. We get most of the prof from Africa. They dwell so much on Oku kingship. We only want to defend the king. I didn't want to, but I will make some points. But suffice it to say that Tony Prof, and other speakers who also, Prof. Mgbame also dwell on that. I got to show them the statement of the UCD president, the address represented. I think the address is quite okay. Try to have a background to launch the activities here. Okay, the first point the job will make would include the structure of the town, the chief justice structure. I've as council chairman for about 3 years now and some months. Many know to meet you most of the time. And some of the things for many part of our resolutions are taken. Many of the resolutions we have taken as meeting between the council and the traditional rulers in Obiaruku, particularly the Ukwuani. Or if they could take it away decision. But the implementation has always been the issue. What I want to put on record, Prof, that Chijioke is not political interference. I don't want to look at that. Or rather, what our Christianity is money interference. Money in the sense that we get respect. And that is just the... Because many times when we are Palashoka, we push more in the diaspora, he said we push you put away them and those is where they are. So they put our people in diaspora, even when they are talking to authority. So it was through those like when they say, it is not that the politicians are coming in to say, but for me as a politician, I didn't put one day on the chiefs to do Obiaruku, say, can you make me for John in the Obiaruku community? Or let us say, the Onotukus don't function again as Onotuku. Just be where you are. So, one thing is certain, you cannot give what you don't have. You can give it. And I don't like going up and down. Few time ago, I with great respect. In our thinking, so many issues, they came from the desk of the Onotuku of Obiaruku. The Onotuku Satan sat down and said that the former carry the whole and they want to suspend him. I didn't know I was in my office. And our people in the diaspora had a meeting quickly. We took both the Daffy on one side. And they called me saying, many questions I don't know food, you know, to go for Obiaruku. He said, to the best of my knowledge, there is no law stating that men are appointing or remove or not to go for Obiaruku. And I'm not party to that. I met no to go to the meeting. What is going on? I told them to go back to their palace and manage their issue. So, but over time, I found out that the greater respect, the Onotuku of Obiaruku cannot 100% under the present regime function as Onotuku of Obiaruku when you compare it with the likes of Solomon Ajede, where they said that. Only that, the greater respect, only that. I've also had time to say, maybe I will now take some measure, maybe go to his house and drive him to the Obiaruku Palace and go to dance to proceed to that level, so that we can get another person to the club. If Onotuku of Obiaruku, I only want to say because my father, late Ajede, was Onotuku of Obiaruku. Only Lord Maruka. The question is now. Where will they say you need Paraguka? He just the committee of business in the state. Hello, look at the So it depending on the person wearing the shoes. So it is not that the title that confer one authority. It is the person running the show. So also you can restructure the time. Because Obiaruku Chief Tilije at the end of the day he made this recommendation. I was so pleased. Because if I find a fault at the end of the day, you make your recommendation so that if this meeting can adopt it and progress. In this whole obviously the structure of the town as it stands today can stand there. It is either this set of notables and you I was trying to tell the whole meeting will take your position on how to deliver their job. When you were talking, you mentioned the only ones are taking that. Okuli's kingship committee was set it and they were in my office. And he said that he's a chairman of the kingship committee. I said, who said it all? When she was in the meeting and all that. I said, no, this don't continue with that kind of thing. Don't do that. If you recall, the commissioner, when the government house in 2001, when the government gave a rider, I said that by virtue of that law, it is not to hold it. You must read it. If you can read it, we'll take it from you. In that meeting, they took a position that nobody, no Obiaruku, John Yash was sitting. Not to go no was. They are not only arranging Obiaruku that parading on skin. That I should activate the process. They will wait too longer. And when we came back, John Yash ran away. He didn't. I didn't get any complaint that on that parading was king elect. But before then, he was moving around to say he's the king elect of Obiaruku. You know. So after that decision, the government house, they told them, and that decision has not been overturned because I have not gotten any memo from government. They wrote me and asked me to implement. I told the notables in council. Secondly, it was in that meeting, Prof. They also told the board of Mgbame to understand what they call clan. In the Gazette or the 9 clans that make up the place we call Ukwuani. In each of the clan from time immemorial, the Gazette provided for the Obiaruku of each of the clan. Obiaruku of Obiaruku. That is what is in the Gazette. Then they provided for notables of Obiaruku. Now, as time goes on, they are my people and my clan now went to House of Assembly, sponsored an amendment on that law, and I introduced the Equator of Amai by deleting the Obiaruku of Amai. And that is how my kingdom came to be. In 2015, 2017, they deleted other Obiarukus of Umwegu, deleted the Obiaruku of Okwata, and introduced the Enyi and the Bu, and then the Ezi of Israel. So when we look at that of Obiaruku, the position of the Obiaruku of Obiaruku is still intact. That was what formed the government position, that nobody should fly under the guise of saying that sorry, of king, whatever. And they want them seriously. So I told the traditional council, Chief Tilije was you in my office, because I said I was going to be calling names. You're in my office. And I said, discontinue this process. I do not want trouble. Actually, fall back and go and protect the Obiaruku of Obiaruku as it were. If you want to do kingship process, you must take cognizance of the place we call Obiaruku clan, and everybody must be represented before you can now approach authority. But you cannot come the way you are. Tomorrow I have delegation from Boten, next tomorrow I have delegation from Boten. And I have calls to advise them. But after the advice, I saw one invitation to Usi. One invitation to him that he should come and appear before a committee. And I of course, we called Usi Romano. I said, You said you are doing so more, that you are doing so more of Umwebu. That is some of Umwebu. Umwebu is a different clan. Obiaruku is a different clan. And I fronted the invitation on so many grounds. And I made a phone call again to the traditional committee and all that. So they will not choose. If you cannot do the job, you step out. You step out. Don't compromise anything. We cannot be going up and down. So if this meeting I need there, very serious. From here, I tell them not to prepare. I don't also tell them or the Okwa. They let new and vibrant. That is the way to go. That's what we But if you say after this meeting, I should in the next maybe another year, I can just achieve another. I'm not content for that. It's one of my resolutions. I want to cancel. Now, my honorable commissioners, the problem with the Onochize title, when I came home, there is Ukwuani traditional council. There is a local west, they have their traditional council. And they have a bylaw, they are empowered to do a bylaw to guide them. In that bylaw, they now went ahead to introduce the position of Onochize. That in clans where they have the no to do, let them send Onochize to represent them. Now, very recently, sir, before I go back to what I want to say, am I king in the United States, right? He's in London. Or in the United Kingdom. So, in that sense, one Chief Alfred Onyemosa monopoly to represent him in that their council meeting. The Ebu of Umwebu, who is the chairman of the council now reversed monopoly under the reason that monopoly cannot be represent a king, because the title of Onochize, the kind of Onochize where you have a king, according to Ebu. So they now, my king don't refer to me to use my power to put in what is it called? Ask that they should admit monopoly. So when I see the whole issue, I'm going to go for the law so that I don't trade carelessly. But what happened in that issue is that Amai has a king, and then the council refused to admit Onochize to represent a sitting king. But in other clans like Umutu, when you're Onochize, Ebedi when you're Onochize, Akoku when you're Onochize. I agree with you totally that the Onotukus ought to play that role of Onochize. Because when my father was alive, we know that Onotuku is okay or Paruku. That is what they said. That's what they say. So, I want to beg you so that this approach will be holistic, so that we don't delete the Onochize of Obiaruku here, and that problem is still again at the level of Ukwuani. No. That is let me, okay. Because of the position now, you have to weigh this item. I'm trying to guide the house properly. But you know, like I said, that Oku Eze and those things, you know that the government have since asked all those activities, particularly Obiaruku, to stop, so that we can know what we are doing. I do not want to disagree with that, but I'm trying to say that it has to be holistic if I'm looking at it from my desk as a council chairman. Because when I go back now, there are kingdoms who know where money or not to do. They are still having the Onochize title. So it's an aberration, I agree with you. So I want to plead that let us, I will liaise with you later, sir, so that let's look at.
Give you some time to do the amendment.
Yes, sir, so that we can now tackle that issue of Onocheze and the Onotuku on one side, then the issue of the money when it came, the percentage money that is going to, because I agree with you. When I came in, it's important that I said to that I inherited that percentage thing from the former government. So now when I called the traditional council, they showed me the percentage and I queried it from the one. Because you cannot say that about 3%, namely about 70%, I mean 60%, 65%. They now keep a certain percentage to run the body. And the rest smaller percentage, they send it to about 5 lands. It doesn't make sense to me. So I tell you, we agreed, we are going to revisit that.
Thank you, Chairman.
Another issue, Polish Njeketi, Oku, the Fulani headers issue at the back of the that side. This gathering, and then also the trouble. The people are here. You understand? In all the things I can you figure out, it is also matter. They will tell the Fulani people. Imagine that there's something that happened very recently. We had the underground operation. We didn't make it known. About a week and 2 weeks ago. And when we got in, we were able to dislodge some other camps along the somewhere there, please, for reasons I won't be sure, along that side. And you know that one person in this committee with effrontery, just pray that the spirit don't lead me, I will call your name. Has effrontery to call us. They call us, no, why you are still getting more information. To call one of the operative, she catch you a tip of phone on them or delivery, so that you were many. Now, some of and that operation was done around 3 a.m. And our people came out around 10 minutes past 6. I received them on the other side. So, only quite 5 minutes, they called. She came in the middle, you know, and I told the team that there is need to look into that person. And they are training him.
By fire.
He's seated here.
By fire.
You understand? Some of our people, they sit down, and there are a lot of things you may not know on this security issue. Everybody wants us to continue to talk under the, in front of the camera. You want us to continue to come to Obiaruku to organize town hall meeting to tell you how far we have traveled. But with greater respect, that cannot happen. Because each time we have taken steps in that direction, ordinarily they need it to us. We have had series of discussions, even with our people, both in diaspora and even within the community. Each time, the next minute, or and those things will act as the problem to the operations I make it and all that. So I am just trying to say that there is need, if we are also interested in pushing further, the traditional council must look inward. Though some of you here, you can't tell me that you don't know what is going on. You can't say that. Then if you are a traditional ruler, you are mad if you know why those things are going on in the bush and you say you're the traditional ruler. It is another ground to remove you. You can't do that. Then you see a situation where I will arrest people, we will take people to police station. Not good general will call me to release you. You don't do that. If you are saying that you want the community to go, people are under investigation, immediately you take it, you start sending a message to me to say, I just had 9 months for everybody. So, please, this year, we are not going to follow those routes. If you are going to change the world, I have to say it. No, my God, once you start it, you start making call around the wall. But I'm putting in something that there is need for us to take some certain steps. Now, I agree with you, sir, that the youths are not, they don't function well. I agree with you totally. I've had cause to call Bob, the youth president, several times. And I told him from the beginning, I organized that election that brought him in. And that election was keenly contested. And at the end of the day, he won the election. He should go win the election. He has no working direction. With greater respect. I told him, sit down, do a framework. When if you do the by some time you'll be able to achieve it. Ngwa the 2 minutes, Eleanor Nagwata. Onotuku, when I did organize a press conference, they try to politicize it. That is where I'm tempted to agree with you before when you said that there's political interference. But the thing is not political interference. Maybe perhaps money they want to get, they run to a particular politician, which and they started. But yeah, political interference could mean so many things. But the truth is that it is not the politicians coming to them to say do this, do that. But who that pecuniary gain has been, I don't know why I was solving, but it's a pecuniary gain. The youth president has not been able to put himself together. I understand that, like the professor said, that Obiaruku is a cosmopolitan town. Only the town there. The town is not the traditional town of like Umubu, where you have everybody from one point. Here there are so many dynamics, and the person that can, be able to hold together the town, more somebody that is dynamic, somebody that is presented. That is the way to go. But with greater respect, sir, I do not want us to sit in this conference and proscribe them. As council chairman, I can do so. But let us find a better way of trying to run the challenge, because there are still some people who actually believe in what is doing because they are getting money from what it is. They work hand in hand with the Onotuku General. We call it treasure money and all that. They put treasure in here and all those things. I do not want us to follow this line. Can you use a particular known process, a process that can be justified, so that we will be able to reorganize it? But what we want is reorganization. But it is not that when we sit down in the meeting, we will now begin to say the youth president should leave his office. I want us to please let us use a process to do so. But before that is done, I want also charge them that there is need for him to also try to rise to the challenge. Because when you can be do you must be able to sit up and reorganize yourself. Your team have not been able to do much in the town. That is the gospel truth. The area of unemployment. Unemployment, or not good general, please let us say the area of unemployment, sir. The community is going on there. Prof, I'm finding it difficult to also agree to the point some permanent secretaries and all those things will take over. Yes, the percentage may be with time, the percentage may be small. Agree, sir. Educated. But look at. No, it's not English language. I won't go into English, sir. It's beyond speaking English. This is not academic exercise. We are not talking about being able to rationalize. That's just what it is. I'm talking about leadership charisma. You must, yes. It's not something natural. Even natural point establishes that. Agree, that percentage of fundamental when you get that. But if you don't take care of this issue, if you don't give them direction, if you don't redirect your path now, Obiaruku Community, the way we are going, and in another 10 years, then Allah they will not allow you to even go into your house. If like bring out me 10 trucks, the way they are going now, because they are the people on ground, they are in the village here. Last time I issue where we had to deal with the issue of anti-court and some one boy that died under their custody. If you see the massive young boys in levels and between the ages of 10, 11, 12, and they raised down properties in the town. Now, this set of people from, if I can find them out, they are not even ready to go to school. Some of them are in school. So I am thinking very seriously on the issue of employment and empowerment, entrepreneur, whatever we be christening. But that direction, those of you who have come back to establish, I want to take them so much. But our people in diaspora, coupled with what the Honorable Commissioner has done, I know a lot of people he has employed through his people in government and all that. Some other persons have done so. Yeah. But I want to use this opportunity to also call on private establishments in the town so that we can absorb our money. Some of them are working, some of them are agreeing to go to work. They are doing it. But the drug consumption is a major thing, sir. If you remember when I came to your place, they showed that Okuila Ujiri. Now we invented Ujiri. Major of them are here. They are here, they are still. Yes. So it's a big problem, sir. So if we take it lightly, all the design natural can build, we'll build it on nothing. We'll build it on nothing. If you put somebody, one person when they're or suddenly they're blind, you know. So I want to strongly recommend that the issue of employment should be keenly tackled. Then, for greater respect, finally, my recommendations. The issue of the restructuring of the time, pending whether the committee is going to be enlightened, so we have a king, or we're going to strengthen the Obiaruku system, because there are kingdoms within that state when the Obiaruku has their king. We see government coming to present staff of office to them. Yes, they are there. So, yes. So, if that is what we are going to strengthen, there is need for the chiefs and the winning. You have said that. And for Nenabani chief, there must be some level of screening. You don't just wake up 10% in Ukwuani chief. No, that's not it's not it crosses the African if all their traditional, their chiefs, their people organizations. So I want to please very much. Please try as much as possible. Because some people know the chief now. You making a well respecting the chief, they will also obey you. So please, that area we should first be tackle. Then the issue of social media, sir. The issue of social media. So many of our people are in social media, particularly Obiaruku. Our activities on social media is taking a different turn. You don't go to public domain and bring down your best, drag you around, and you expect them to do well and bring things for you. So I'm also calling on the youth to see how they can moderate their activities on social media. Because if they social media data spending the day, we see more learning the change. And some of the goodwill in actually those are the goodwills those people need to actually attract something into the community. So also with the issues in winning, find a way of channeling it. If the OCD is the only functional body now, channel it to them, they can reach out to the rest person. But not go to social media because you're protecting one politician. I told all the people working with me that if I come money, this is not room, you're your own. Because I will not see an elderly person and be not quite in this room. So please, there is need for us to talk to our children. Because the Cybercrime Act also specifies a lot of things. Some of us who are not following that route in that. Even if we need court, if 7 years imprisonment, it becomes an issue. Otherwise, the activities is quite sad. You see situations where people will be writing some things that are unverified against our very best in Obiaruku, Ukwuani, is not something that we do. So I want to please beg us that there is need for us to moderate some of the ways we use to qualify our leaders, because our leaders they are like bark animals. We go and draw from them. And finally, I've said a lot, even though Chijioke making some few comments. I want to thank everybody for attending. I want to please beg us, the OCDA, now you have been able to put this thing together. That does not mean that some of these issues we are saying, you people are not, because some of you here have been part of the administration of the time. So I want to encourage you, say please, but try as much as possible to ensure that there is something to fall back to. Just like the way when they push J.O. Daffy, teacher Almon, let them refer to your name in future. That is what it should be.
Sorry, Chairman Bani. Who can I Chairman? But what really matters if you Chairman anywhere. Because they can, just to rubbish now. But first of all, nobody. What you got no attitude. What are you going to say? Okecha, man again. Something's wrong with that community. Huh? No, that's human. It's the only way to say. You cannot have 6 o'clock one day. About 21. To never that nobody. I'm not going to celebrate the same way because to stop this nonsense. Don't you respect you mean partner blazing? I'm married. Nobody get it. But witness. So because another thing again go chairman Goni. I didn't know me go show. See question and that day. The problem of this community is mothers now come because she now depend on some of them. Yeah, she knows. Actually, listen. Because she never she one can always say in fact, when I saw there is an association in Shagamu in Ogun State called Association of Yahoo Mothers. Not only Yahoo, when association actually made in Nigeria. So because I want my son organized something like shop to talk to our women. But when I come from one, there's a kind of job. And the girl question. About this mobile. Okay, and I'm also provost from the Fidelis Tilije. And I was to visit the traditional rulers. Even all the traditional rulers in data. Even if we let that chief in the northern receive you, she has banned chief. Again, you could see I think your face is Abraka, help emotion, okay. Again, your face is okay. No, before that, it's and then by fire, we make it a one. I'm one. So, get an idea, Benny, when I saw
thank you. And I'm also saying, okay, actually, I'm watching from just 2 speakers. Can I from one of our sons in diaspora, Engineer Emefienem Nwaiku? Please, can you come over and take the microphone? Thank you.
Yeah, Ndibanyi Bananyo, because Kwadonum could not in the existing protocol. Ever been making a Nwaiku. When I'm breaking it, first, the OCDA president. If I should make an album, and you want all the OCDA presidents, Wachiwa, Chikumasha, Wanyafu ni Fidelis, Abiaje. So, what you or DK, and if we make a man, dash K. wee gagobe okwu ọchịchị obodo mmadụ na-eti ntị ma sọrọ ụmụta mmadụ ka na-ede mmadụ obi na o nwere ụfọdụ okwu ya egwu onye nọ na-agwa ya nọdụ iwere akpụ ụka n'ụwa anọ ọnụ na obodo ajụjụ njọ so anyị bịakwara akparụ ka anyị na-aka anyị nwata eso nwere ma na-akwa isi okwu bọtụ nwere ihe nwa okwu achịkere ya obirufu bịa okwu eze anyị na-ekwu eze ọbịa n'ọfụ n'ebe o mere anyị dị ife bịa n'ọfụ elu kwasị eso na mmadụ n'ihu mebere na narị akụkọ foto nke were imebu n'obi arụrụ n'aka na o mebu ijiọkọ ijiọnụ so nke were ejebechi dị agba etu ihe ọchịchị dị n'omebu ofu mmadụ dịbanya abịa ọsa njadere dịdịba osu ọ dị mma mmadụ na-aka eso abịa fụwa na onwe tuse n'ibe ya enu ọsa njadere n'enu enyi abịa fụwa so okwu eze ka okwu ọnọchi eze ka okwu ọnọtutu ife kwọnụ nọrọ n'ebe nụ ife ọsa ma nje akụnụ sọ mmefe niile ife dị kọmishọn akụnụ sọ mmeji igwe bụ ndị kwanye na-ebichi ikwu na-agba afọ n'okwu iju egwu kwa ya na-eti enwe ya ọdụwa mma anyị nwere ife ndị dịfụnachi nkwa igwe banyere ka ga-eso ka anyị mmemme isi ji eto na nke bobe iche ofishi abịaje my suggestion first okwu empowerment n'ọsọ mbọ ọsọ oromikwe ife shuru nkwe bụ awere mind anyị jechi back to Awolowo and the rest while Awolowo was busy emancipating the West, the rest regions were busy doing empowerment. And empowerment does not develop the man, rather it destroys the man. Because onye teaching, onye shini yelewe kwazo, onye yeli azo, onye shini yelewe kwazo, kwado fi ndende. So empowerment bo yeyo kwasa, why emancipation bo osuzui ki malele enewe. So can we find a meeting and hello she I push it forward we say no yaka improve life so that one then never said she onutuku domenanyani and in the past later kulemeni let J.O. Daffy ndanu no notuku na ndukwa ile kwofo kushikuru nazo weje na aroma iwere ibu n'iru na asaroma ometa omere ya arumeje ometa omere onwele ime ma wani polo also ibolata bateni kai yela no lasu bikolo abiaje so ndonu ma lebe no somebody ko maybe because of onye monamne because I remain proud of my father, my late father. Or she could well go let me fail. So only can power only ni parikoka ko pare. Only mistake paloka parikoti. Abiaje. So she never know posa. No na suggesting she elani gemi shi je tona ebonye ge di jofish. Only in rocket science. Abolishing what abolish your notice position, it is a good idea. But even of abolish ife, abolishing on a put ife, you move alternative ready so that giving commissioner didn't get there. So abolishing you abolish ife. You tell me fair handy so that can find vacuum matter. So the office of the Onochese, not suggesting should wear measure with the office of the Onotu. So that because of when you venture man Ukwuani the first time Ukwuani so that when the first time Ukwuani will do all. Or she will in the traditional rulers council meeting. Your time to live in on Chese or traditional ruler, you have a meeting girl. And I think Wobodo near attend the such meeting and you be on a short changing when the give me why did I marginalize any externally? And it is very good at marginalizing ourselves. How? By sending the worst among us almost all the time. Even if I'm winning now, I'm not supposed to say this. But if a mama is well, ne council chairman and winning, ne commissioner and winning. Obiaruku, no ne feel the impact in way a quality good representation. Over the years I had it been well. So if you been when when was the last time? The last time I fully federally from OCDA with the time, maybe time of my late brother Engr. One meeting or some Malaysia and all that. I don't have food to eat. So came for a somebody. So can you buy marginalizing when by picking the worst among us? Because I need one man. And you want everybody who knows I will everybody as one. So if you get a couple or physically, when measure one, you are not chasing, one measure the office with your note, cannot go one. Then two, can you weigh good criteria, standard, even a qualifying man to blow note because and you junior commissioners and junior council chairman, but can I win represent going over and us? Or the education Obiaruku, they can where the two council. So based on that, can you lay out standard criteria? She Maru can meet effectively. Then no people or no two. Then only the one or two, not in with the expected. And I didn't want a good representation. I mean, only empower somebody. Okecha deviated from his original nature or her original nature. So can you weigh good standard criteria and you can picky mark Ishewa.
Thank you very much. Let us hear from our Obiaruku Chief Justice.
Council chairman, all the name is new system. New system. Yes, Abi for me, gidi, never this was some generally like that. So, yeah, this is now one of the budget today. Mgbame Chijioke, who don't even go over in the Yakasa, only find a total who do that. Who don't do that, Marushas, who do not in the now, look at it again. Kay Yafo, Abiakumafo. Although we are in Papa Mobile, Marana Rosabo, Yashi, they are gone. I was every man out of the opening Aitoma. And the Jazoki in the also never was the name of Okecha. Oh, you will see Okecha, Yapograji, Naked also naked the for you where there's enough so. Nay of Marathon. No, honorable Tilije. I didn't have many house with it. No, Marina declare himself and you are our German person. Also, I don't know chicken. Hello, British in my Yakanacho. I believe forces. You don't doubt Quajo. I was a man of the Navia, Kabudoki, where I didn't actually marry. I'll do that again. When I can not sound on charter and every on budget. Nathan, I should get to good. No way in the mobile. I didn't touch you. I said, you're not in the good level. You have to do it. Go over on the body, finish a journey. Whatever my lawyer to study. Nay, I cannot find you. Nicholas Samu. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what you can. Also, my family. I don't know, Josh, you go from Mano, I have a well from London. Every fitting in the middle. I have to go down. There's actually more than I don't listen to the new.
Sir. People come and fight.
Chief Samuel Chukwuneme.
Oh, you want to go Samuel
Alaji.
Yes. Sir. Kete Obiaruku. Osande mwene panu Obiaruku. Sandi notu ikolobie ngboto sanka azu nebele. She ela na bana so for she kanyi tuilolo. Osande na no tanya nya no chichi obodo. For chicheng in the government to now CDO so njo akwaroka they live in ifeme na many kete
if I na choice dey can go say the kete o de bana talk Obiaruku polono ya shi no sama do bia okuweku ni loro say na me na gbara nyi polono oso okuweku ni bifaje ru oru ndo obodo ozo aso azwere na ewe akpo meeting dey ne Obiaruku akpochu kedi bo say ya no ge kene so negusi kedi bo ifendo Ibrahim was a new dawn in Obiaruku
kuna na weku ni kete we wole ro
kedi bi force o fubo pokoku fubo wole force o wole ro ele won so si fu ani ko dido we ri o wole ro
onen du modi ka di ye enyi oswe ni pese paloka kete
absu maka paruka o ka ma afia fi bro maka gwa si ifa ru ni kete ka wole ro ko Obiaruku chiswe ka wa ba ze fa ni English no wa ko Obiaruku tu wa gbo ebe no kochi if na gbo ebe no kochi if na kan so anyi ni bok me nwen Obiaruku mamma awolo fo anu ku sai lolo dele ne Obiaruku na mamma
Ajesa. Okay, can also Ukwuani dinene. Osimu no Obiaruku dash no bodo yibo titana ni malo. Odinene na ekwete onyanyi do Ukwuani trumpet. Ki woro no mai wori kenewe. Ajesa.
Na gwa kendo mu Obiaruku bia na kete. Kende diaspora shi no bodo zo ni bebe wori bia. Na gwa ndi o menyi ni yuti enyi. Bia ni miti kene kete. Si no do so wencha mma. De kene shi ndo Ukwuani trumpet. Na oro ma na ru no so Ukwuani. De we enyi ni te no se fufu na sebe. Oyi na anu onu enyi. Ike ba go. Ikago ojikeme na chukwu na-egoje n'ugwu njekọ n'ọdịnihu ma ọzọ gere sebe n'efe Jesu. Happy New Year.
Aṅụrị asụ ọfụ.
Yes.
Ajesa. Mbele.